Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to chat with you for a little bit because I wanted to tell you a way that I've recently come into find more joy more consistently. I've had something that I've learned to term a joy goal. And because of that, I have found joy consistently every day in a way that has sustained me through lots of ups and downs. So, let's explore this joy goal. All right. So I'm in this course right now that is helping me prepare to be a certified creation coach. And I am enjoying so many aspects of being in this program. And one of the things that is in their requirements for you to certify is to have a joy goal. And at first I was thinking, what do I have as a joy goal? What is a joy goal, and like how do I go about doing it? And the way they describe having a joy goal is doing something consistently over time for the pure joy of it. So you can be more in the spectrum of joy rather than avoiding pain. And so I thought, sure, that's a great idea because we often think of self care as just getting out of a slump, right? Like, let's do a walk or a journal or a bath or a pedicure to get out of the negative feelings that we have. But what if, on the other end of that spectrum where it's feeling joy, what if we do things more consistently that connect to our heart so that we can consistently live in joy regardless of the other challenges that come? So it's like, let's do this. Let's find a joy goal. Now, at first, I tried, like, what if I do organizing, and that would bring peace to our home and that would bring me joy, right? Well, not until the project was done. And there were often times when it would take a lot of effort and focus to get to that task, to that organized effort. And so it's like, nope, that can't be my joy goal. So kept searching. And then I had music, which still is part of it. And I would say, whether I'm dancing in the kitchen with my kids or singing in the shower in the car or playing the piano, either just for myself and my family or for someone else to sing, any and all of that can count for music because music really does bring me joy. And that still works and I love it. And I'm actually finding more opportunities to play than I used to because I say I'm too busy. I need to make dinner. I need to check on the kids, blah, 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 blah. But having this joy goal helps me to say, you know what? I'll check on the kids in a bit. I'll get food started and then I'll step away for a few minutes just to play a little bit and then go back. And I find extra moments to play. And sometimes I can even find myself preparing in other ways beforehand to create extra time and space for that joy goal. So it's been super cool. Now, I had an opportunity to feel the spirit witness how to pour or tap into kind of the deepest source of joy that I could ever think is possible. A friend went out of town with her husband on a cruise and was coming back at like midnight, go to bed, wake up super early to drive to Idaho to be with her family to watch a daughter perform in a play. And I drive her daughter to a different daughter to school with my kids. So I thought, ask that daughter, what is their plan for food? Just out of curiosity. And she said, I don't know. I don't think we have anything planned. So I think we're just going to stop on the way. And the impression I received right after that is, Kirsten, you're actually pretty good at packing road trip food because of all the different road trips we've had down to San Diego from Oregon, down to St. George from Oregon, and everywhere in between. We've done a lot of road trips, and I know how to do it in a way that's healthy, variety, easy to clean up, easy to get to, all of that. And so I was like, yeah, I want to do this. Not seeking for any praise or anything. I just simply wanted to do it because I thought it would be super cool to think about, if I were coming home and only had a short window just to rest and then have to go, wouldn't it be nice for me to have a box of food ready for me to take with me? So I did it. And one of the things in that box, I made them some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I swear, I was so giddy making them. And I cut it in the, corner to corner diagonal cut and wrapped it in saran wrap. And it just made me so giddy that I would have these things available for them so that they could just enjoy their time. And it witnessed to me later that it was heaven sent because they ended up having some struggles with their car and they needed to wait for a while. And this box definitely came in handy. But that just like solidified in my mind one of the key things that is important to me. I just want to use whatever gifts and talents that I have to be able to help others feel seen, to have their burden lighter, to feel encouraged and appreciated and valuable in their own way. So I started my little mission right there. I need to find ways to uplift others too. I had a friend whose birthday came shortly after that, and I decided to get her something for her birthday. And I was a little nervous. How would it be received, and would I be bothering her? Blah blah blah. But I decided in that gift to also write her a card, a little note, sharing some specific ways that I thought that she was amazing. And it just, writing that card, I think, meant more to me than the other things that I brought her. And it just felt so good thinking about, if someone were to give me such a note, I would feel so touched and seen and appreciated just for who I am, not needing to be anybody else. And so I felt so grateful that I had that impression to go and lift her heart up. And you can tell my excitement's building because it's getting better and better, right? Pause for a moment, because in this joy goal, I don't know if it was inherent in the requirement or not, but I found that I needed to find a joy goal or a way to pour into me too. Like I desired to serve them in a way that would lift their burdens. I found that I needed to start doing that for me too, which is huge because I don't put me first very often, as you guys know. But I decided to do this. So, okay, this is very outside of my comfort zone, but I said, I want to have a birthday party and celebrate me because my birthday was last week. And so I asked a couple friends if they would help me put together this birthday luncheon where I can get a group of ladies together and we could go and enjoy good food and just chatting and just enjoy the time. And they totally helped me gather the people, and we had a good number that was there. I'll add a picture in this in the newsletter. If you have my newsletter, you'll see it in there. But if you don't, ask me about it, or I can show you the picture of the ladies who were able to go. But as I was preparing for that luncheon, I kept reflecting back on that friend who I gave for the gift for her birthday and how much joy it brought me to write that card for her. I wasn't expecting anything in return from her. She did share how she appreciated those words, but I think what spoke to me even more was just how it made me feel, because it was using gifts and talents that I have and that I appreciate and that I know that I can help others with. And so I felt like, well, why not do it for everybody who's going to the birthday lunch? And that's a big goal, but I think it would be awesome. And since I'm leaving soon, it would kind of be a special gift that I could give them just to make sure that they know how important they are to me. So I even found some bracelets that I could afford to get for this many people. And they were really cute. They were, it was just a metal wire dipped in either silver or yellow gold or white gold or rose gold, sorry, and tied into a knot in the middle, and the knot made it look like it was a heart. So it just was like adding to the love feel and everything. But I just went around or went through the list one by one of each of the people that I hoped would be there or that I wanted to have come, but they couldn't because of work or something. And even a few extra people in my ward that I just hold in high regard. And I just would write their name on the card and just get all giddy all over again, wanting to let them know how awesome I thought they were. And time after time, every single card, I'd get a new one, a new name, and I would get giddy all over again because each and every person just means the world to me, you know? So it was so cool at my birthday lunch because one, I was allowing myself to enjoy my special day and to celebrate all that I am, all that I've become, and especially all that I've been through in the last year and have made it through, you know. But then I also took some time in the middle of like while we were waiting for food to come and I gave everyone their cards and I even wrote them a little message. And you guys may know me well enough now to know that like that's just kind of what makes me quirky me and I'm okay with it now. Like I don't stress about are they going to think I'm really weird and not want to hang out with me anymore? I just am like this is me. Take me as I am, you know? And so I'm embracing me and I shared the message and it was wholehearted and I cried through it. A few other people cried through it, and I could just feel the spirit in the restaurant with all these ladies, these wonderful, wonderful ladies. So I'm sharing all of this with you partly because it's a cool story, right? Just being able to find things that just light me up, and you can see in my face how much joy I've had from that. And I've had even more occasions since then. I think the bottom line that I'd like to share is create your own joy goal because as I have sought to bring joy into my life, I have had more opportunities to do it. And I honestly feel like these impressions are coming from Heavenly Father and helping me to seek to find joy and to live in joy consistently. I've had a lot of struggles over the last couple of weeks intermixed with all of these aspects of joy that I have found too. But I admit that I have more patience for them and I've been able to work through them and know what to ask for to get through these challenges because of my openness to receive whatever impressions I have for this joy goal. So, whether you think it's an amazing thing to read high quality books or to go walk out in nature or to listen to just beautiful music, whatever brings you joy, I challenge you to do it and consistently and like prioritize it. It has helped me be a better mom, a better wife, a better companion to myself, to people near and far, and just enjoy life in a much grander scale. So, anyway, I hope this serves you well, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll wish you well. See you next week.